I think I learned, I kind of live by this analogy. It's go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. And I think I've tried to live my life that way, certainly embrace my career that way. And I've given that advice to a lot of young people, including athletes, as they're getting recruited. Like, go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. And if you think about that, that makes a lot of sense. And from a career perspective, I think I've tried to do that and surround myself with bosses that celebrated me. If I ever felt like I was tolerated, it's probably time to move on. And I think along the same lines that Andy said, back at early in my career, I learned really quickly to value relationships in this business. And I still, to this day, value relationships and value different perspectives that people bring. And I think it's really, really important as I've grown in my career to understand that, to value how in this business you've got to understand how other people view you, how other people view the deal. And along the same lines, outwork people. When I was selling tickets, I was number one seller. When I was selling sponsorship, I was the number one seller. And then I think really mastering my craft as I was going along and really understanding the business, taking advantage when I was in my 30s and when I was one of those mid-level executives to really understand how the NHL worked, how MLB worked, has really helped me as, in this role now.